And today we're going to kind of dive into dividing fractions by a whole number. We are going to use a visual model to represent division of a fraction by a whole number. I can generalize patterns to create a strategy for dividing a fraction by a whole number. And then she couldn't figure out how much of the original pie was she giving her friend. So she only had half of it. And we said we cut it into 3 slices. So how many slices would the whole pie have? Tyler? 6? What fraction of the whole pie would 1 slice represent then? All right, say it to your partner.
6.
3, 2, 1, what is it?
1/6.
Oh, because why?
Because basically it would be 1/6 because you're giving one of those slices to that person.
Oh, okay, and then there's like 6 slices in total.
Yeah.
Okay. We're moving into table teaching. So it means we're going to establish rules right now. If you are a number 1, you are going to be explaining to the class what happened, what your table did to work this out. If you are a number 2, you are going to be writing your work up on the board, which I'll explain more later. If you are a number 3, you are helping number 1 explain what's going on. So the next part. In your groups, there are 3 things you are going to need to accomplish in the 5 minutes we have before someone's going to come up to teach. I want you to write an equation like we did earlier. I want you to tell me how much of the original pie she's getting like we did. And then I need a picture to represent half of the pie. So draw me a picture. How do you cut half of the pie? And then show me how do you cut the whole pie as well.
Help with the equation.
We need help with the equation? Oh, you were looking in your notebook. It looked like you had a light bulb moment. Speak to me.
I was opening the CPA.
Okay.
Oh, I know. This plus this.
Hold on. How did we get this equation again? Can you remind me how we formed that? How much of the pie did we have?
Of these?
Yeah, like how much of the entire pie did we have again?
3.
We had 1/2, but we cut it into how many slices?
3.
Okay, so our equation then was 1/2 divided by 3. So for now, what do we have right now? We have 6. So how much of the pie do we have?
Wait, would it be 1 whole divided by 6?
Not 1 whole, because we only have half of a pie.
1/2.
1/2 divided by 6. Yeah, that would be your equation.
I don't know divided by. I got you.
You got you? I love that.
Divided by 6.
There we go.
Not know the
If you guys can hear my voice, put your hands on your head. Whoa, that was so fast. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start to move till table teaching.
We basically just got a whole one and then split it into 10 and then just cut it in half and release the rest.
Oh, that's really interesting. They took it a little different than what we've been doing. Can someone from table 7 rephrase what Brayden said that he did to solve it?
So we made a whole circle, or a whole pie, split it in half, and erased 1/2, so then he would have 1/2 pie.
Oh, I want us to go with our partners at our table. I want you to talk about some of the patterns you noticed in our equations and our answers.
Equaled 1/8, and like 2 times 5 is like 1/10, and then 2 times 6 is 12.
Or the pattern you noticed.
So like we do from the 2 for 1/2 times 4 equals 8, so we'll make 1/8, and 2 times 5 is 1/10.
Oh, okay.
And like 2 times 6 is 12.
Let's go to our boards. We're going to take 3 minutes, and I want you to use the pattern we just talked about to solve what 1/2 divided by 50 is, okay?
Yep.
Any questions? If you finish early, you can do 1/2 divided by 60. Are we ready? Go.
Yesterday, whenever we got the denominator, it was always like what you were dividing 1/2 by times 2.
Oh.
So it would be 100.
So, Katie, you said you feel confident. Would you want to take the first step in maybe walking us through the next problem?
I guess.
You got it. Carmela, are you going to write her thoughts down then? Okay. You ready? That's okay. You don't know what to do first? How did we start last time? What did we do to start last time?
We started with the 1/2.
We started with the 1/2 divided by 4 1/8. Okay, but this time we don't have 1/2. So what do we think we should start with this time?
1/3.
Notice and wonder what's different from Carmela's equation and the equation we started with.
Look at this, half now 1/3.
It's halves now 1/3.
So the 50 and this is 1/3.
Oh. Okay. What about the order of the numbers? Is there anything different?
Oh, yeah, the 50 moved.
Oh, the 50 moved.
And also the third. Well, the third would have been a half. Well, it got moved to the middle now.
So, is our equation still the same? Is it still asking us to do the same thing? It's flipped. But if I asked you what 6 divided by 2 is, you would tell me the answer is 3. But if I asked you what 2 divided by 6 is, you would tell me the answer is not 3, right? Because I'm taking 2 and I'm dividing 2 into 3 groups.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. But now you're telling me I have 50 pies and I'm dividing 50 pies into 1/3 groups. But we only have, how much pie do we have? 1/3 of a pie. And we're dividing it into how many slices?
50.
Yeah. Okay. So my next question is for you guys, is someone different writing, can you show the pattern that you did? So write out like what you did to get the answer. If you disagree with me at any point, you're going to call Miss Sipes, okay? Okay. So you said our pattern still applies. So which means I have 1/3 my pie, and I am cutting it into 4 slices. Okay, cool. I remember our pattern. So we did 3 times 4, so it's just 12. So 1/3 divided by 4 is 12. Oh, it's 12? No. No. Forgot the 1? But what the heck do I need the 1 for? I have 12 slices in the pie.
No. You only have 1/2 because how much?
You have 1/3.
1/3, not 1/2.
Oh, but I still have 12 slices in the whole pie.
No. You're getting 1.
Oh, I see. Addie has a quiet thumb.
Because it's in fraction.
It's in Oh my goodness. So you're telling me I'm only getting a fraction of this whole pie?
No.
So I'm only getting, yes.
That's what I mean.
So I'm only getting 1, so 1/12? Yes? Okay. So we're going to make a note for our future self. What I would like us to do is I want us to write a series of steps. Yeah, actually, if you guys want to work together since you've lost some partners to our groups, I think that would be good. So we can all work together, okay? Gabriel said he was confused. Do we understand the instructions to maybe explain it to Gabriel? You don't know what to write? Do we want to walk through it together? Okay. So here's where we're working with. Let's just go back to our 1/2 divided by 4. Do we feel comfortable with this? Yes.
What is the problem?
You can use any of the sample problems. I suggest 1/2 divided by 4. So let's start with 1/2 divided by 4, and that equals 8. Okay, so what was the first thing we did to find our answer? So step 1.
Well, the first thing that we did was divided.
Yeah, we divided.
Divided what? Divided. Okay, so you divided half of the pie into 4 slices. Let's head back to our seats and open up a clean page to your notebook. If you're scared to share because you're like, it's going to be wrong, take that and throw it out the window. Because if you're wrong, no one in here is going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. It's only going to help your learning, okay? Pick of pie and portion you're working with. Any other stuff we want to add? What do we have to remember? Keep it! Change it! Flip it! Oh, that was so beautiful. That was amazing.